Happy Fun Friday! Today's Fun Friday activity is going to be a mini baking lesson with Miss Martinson that requires no stove, no oven, just a refrigerator, your hands, and some simple ingredients, okay? So baking and cooking is something I've enjoyed to do over this quarantine break, so that's why I'm showing it to you. The recipe we're going to make is something I like to have as a little snack on hand. Usually I make them with chocolate chips, but today we're gonna add something a little bit different, a little bit more special. A couple things before we get started. You need, number one, a clean space, which means clean counters, clean hands, clean dishes, all that stuff. So before you get started, make sure you go clean your kitchen space. Number two, some good tunes, okay? You need some good music to listen to. You can have a dance party, do whatever you want, but you need some good music. Today's choice for me is going to be my brother's new album, so you're gonna get to hear some of his new songs. And number three, you need a good recipe, okay? So the recipe we are going to make today is something fun. All right, welcome to Miss Martinson's baking session. So if you take a look at all of my ingredients I have here, I have oats, okay? You can get any brand, it doesn't have to be the Quaker Oats brand. I have peanut butter, it can be crunchy, creamy, smooth, whatever you want. Honey, and typically I usually have, my uncle has a bee farm, so usually we get honey from him, but we are all out of his honey, unfortunately. So I have just regular honey from Martin's Grocery, vanilla extract, and M&Ms. That's our surprise we're using today. Now you can do M&Ms and chocolate chips, or you can just do M&Ms. I'm just using M&Ms today just because I don't want to use chocolate chips. But if you take a look, I have my recipe up, my nice little bulletin board up there. Usually we put our meals for the week on there, but I thought I'd decorate our little cooking station. And you're going to need a mixing bowl, some measuring cups, and a pan or a cookie sheet to put the finished product on. So let's get baking. All right, first ingredient, Quaker Oats old-fashioned oats. So we are going to need 2.5 cups of these. So we're going to add 2.5 cups into our bowl. 1 cup. 2 cups. And 1/2 cup. Now my 1/2 cup's a little smaller, so I'm going to just scoop it in the bowl. Fill it up. I might need to do a little extra. Dump it in there. We'll just do a little extra just because. Okay? Voila, there are our oats. The next ingredient, we are going to add our M&Ms into the bowl, and it calls for 1/2 cup, but I think we might add a little bit more. What do you think, Chan? A little bit more? Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit more than 1/2 cup. We'll do like a half and a pinch. So here we go. All right, the next ingredient is our peanut butter. It can be creamy or chunky, whichever you want. So I'm gonna take my rubber scraper, fill out on a cup of peanut butter, and I'm gonna scrape it into the bowl. Yum. Okay, our last ingredient is our vanilla extract. And the recipe says 1 teaspoon, sorry, but I love the extra vanilla flavor. So I'm gonna add a whole tablespoon. So I'm just going to measure it into my measuring cup and dump that last ingredient in there. There we go.